Hey guys, Patriotic Stacker here, and I'm going to show you my coin show finds. Let's get to the video.
You're selling it?
No, I'm sending them in.
Oh.
That was just because I a variety. I know you like color, so there's a good amount of color in there.
Yeah.
Well, it's cup of coffee in the big time, yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time, because you'll never get closer than now.
Hey guys, Patriotic Stacker here, and I'm back with another video after a long time from not posting anything on YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube for about a good year and a half, almost 2 years. I had some personal things I had to go through. I'm not going to get into detail, but definitely needed a break from YouTube. But I'm glad to be back, and I missed all of my subscribers and everybody in this great YouTube community. Anyways, I went to a coin show today. First time in a long time have I been to a coin show. I've been to a coin show one time. Usually, I buy all my metals online from dealers like Pinehurst, Coin Exchange, Monument Metals, JM Bullion. There's a lot of great coin dealers online that I usually buy from. And I also buy from my local coin shops. And anytime I see a new coin shop pop up or I'm traveling around and I see other local coin shops, I like to stop there and give them my business. But usually, there's not many coin shows going around in my area. And when there is, I have to travel at least an hour, hour and a half out to go to these coin shows. I definitely would like to go to the Fun Show in Florida or in Baltimore. There's another show, and then there's also a good show in Chicago. But I haven't had the chance to go there. And you'd think I would have went at some point after all the years I've been stacking gold and silver, but I haven't been. But this was the first coin show, first official coin show that I've ever been to. And let me tell you, coin shows are awesome. I honestly thought they were going to be overpriced. I thought, the coin shows would prey over, maybe uh, more tourist people or just, price gouge. But honestly, what I got at this coin show and what I got from this coin show was nothing like that at all. So I'm going to go into details. I'm going to show you what I got and the prices I paid for this stuff. Honestly, it was crazy. And if you go to a coin show, make sure you check all the vendors out, check out all their prices before going to the first stand and buying what they have. Because I made that mistake today. I went to the first stand because they had things that I wanted, and I ended up buying a tube of Mercury dimes. And a few stands over, I could have got the same tube for like $10 to $15 less. And towards the end of the video, I'll tell you what I paid for another tube of Mercury dimes at a different stand. It was unbelievable. Alright guys, let me show you all the cool things I picked. Alright, so starting off, the first thing I picked up, the very first stand I went to when I got into the coin show, and it was a good price going by today's prices, but I wish I got the chance to go around the whole shop, the whole show before jumping at the first stand, because I ended up paying a lot more on the first stand for these Mercury dimes than the other stands I checked out at the coin show. But got some cool Mercury dimes, and you can tell these ones are pretty old. You can see like the rust. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. These ones are old, and you can tell these this guy had them sitting somewhere. Usually I don't clean my 90%, but I think I'm gonna clean these ones because these are just grimy. And I want to see if there's any key dates. But look, even got a barber dime in there, and yeah, all cool mercs. Yeah, so price I paid for this. So a tube of Mercury dimes, that's $5, obviously. A tube of dimes is $5, and that's equivalent to 3 0.575 ounces of silver. All said and done, I paid $190 for the first thing I bought at the coin show. And again, I wish I walked around first and checked out the other stands and got some other prices. But you know, you walk into a coin show and you see all these vendors and you just want to hit every stand. You want to check everything out. So that's what I did. I went to the first stand that was in the front there, and then I went down the line. But I shouldn't have bought anything until I went through and asked all the prices and got a good idea. But that was my mistake. And you know what? People that have been stacking for a long time will make mistakes. We're people. We're normal people, right? Everyone makes a mistake. Um, the second stand, I got well, it wasn't exactly the second stand, but the second stand, I ended up buying something from. I bought these Mercs for $175. That is spot price today. That is spot price. If you, because silver right now, it's went down from it was hit $54, then it went down to 52, and then it hiked back up. Now it's at 48, and it's a Sunday today, so uh, let's see what happens tomorrow. It might go down even more. And you know, silver and gold definitely have to correct itself. I mean, it's definitely worth what you see, but it's been going up and up and up and up. So there's definitely a correction that needs to be done. But look at these Mercs. They are freaking beautiful. And I saved $15 on these ones. And look how pretty these Mercs are. They're not rosies. They're all Mercs. Let's see if we can focus this better. Come on, focus. But they're beautiful. Look how clean they are. Let's see if we can get this to focus a little better. I think the light's throwing it off, but these are definitely AU, BU Mercs for sure. They are clean. So that was a really good buy. I mean, spot price, you can't beat that. That's a stacker's dream, especially with the prices. But you know, the last time I was posting videos on YouTube before I took this long break, I was paying that anywhere from $75 to $100 a tube of Mercs. So it's definitely gone up. It's crazy. And that's why we stack gold and silver. It's a safe place to put our money. And last but not least, this was the best. Well, I don't know, it's a tie, but this was one of the best deals of the day. I went to another stand. He's like, hey, I asked, you got any constitutional? What are you asking for? He said 17 times phase in a time where it's usually 34 to 37 times phase. And I was like, what? So I figured it up. So you take the phase, times it by $1.40. $1.40 and 90% equals 1 ounce of silver. So that came out to $85. 3.575 times 17 times phase times $1.40 comes out to like 23 or times it came out to $85. It was crazy. And I asked the guy, I said, are you sure? Are you sure? I said, that does not sound right. He's like, yeah. And he calculated it again and again and again. And he said, 85 bucks. And I was like, are you kidding me? Now, this is the lesson here. When you're at a coin show and you get overwhelmed, make sure you don't buy anything right away. Do a walk around, talk to the dealers, see their prices, because by the time this was one of the last vendors before I was leaving, I didn't have any more cash on me. I mean, I could have easily probably drove down the road, found a bank, and took more cash out. I didn't have any more cash. All I had was like 150 bucks. So I bought this. I didn't have enough to buy even 2 of these after everything I bought today. Because the next thing I'm going to show you is pretty much what cleaned me out. I brought, I think, like $1,000 cash to this event. But yeah, $85. That's well under spot. The value of 90%, a tube of Mercury dimes right now is about 170, 175, about $175, $176 as of today's spot price at 48.59, I think, something like that. So yeah, awesome deal. I couldn't believe it. But when you go to a coin show, make sure you check out all the dealers. I can't stress that enough because look, this tube was 190 and the Mercs were even worse off, right? And I paid more. And then this one was 175. That was spot price. That's good. I mean, a tube of Mercs for $190, that's good. That's what regular stores are charging. Online's charging that. They're probably charging 190, 195. Local coin shops are mostly charging that. That's a good price. But the 175, that's spot. That's today's spot. Um, so that was great. But this was way under spot. I saved me pretty much 95 bucks by buying this. It was crazy. And I made sure I didn't try to, I told the guy, I said, dude, and he was set on his ways. He was like, dude, $85. So I wasn't going to argue anymore, and I paid him the 85. So we got those. Let me put that there. And last but not least, the best find for the day. And I got the guy's information, so if anyone's interested, hit me up. I can send you his card and stuff. But look what we got here. A beautiful 3/9 fine, 10 ounce, Engelhart Canadian Series Bull logo. This beauty right here is a Canadian Engelhart bar, 10 ounce. It's they've made quite a few Canadian Engelhart bars, different styles. Usually when you see the Bull logo, they call it the Bull logo. That stands for Canadian Engelhart. The Canadian Engelhart is very sought after, very popular. A lot of people try hard to find these, and you can find them on eBay and certain coin shops, but they're going to cost you a high premium. So silver today, a regular 10 ounce bar at current silver price is about $48, $48, $49 spot price. Usually 410, no 490 to $500 a 10 ounce bar. I paid $540 for this vintage Engelhart Canadian Bull logo bar. Now, out of all the poor Canadian Bull logo Engelharts, this is the most common one. They made 50,000 of them. Doesn't mean there's 50,000 of these left, because you got to figure in the 1980s people were selling silver like crazy, and a lot of the coin shops and a lot of places were melting tons of them. So we don't really know how much is really out there. But if you look on allengelhart.com, this bar here there's 50,000 of them. But I paid $540, just a few bucks over spot, not too big of a premium for what these are. You got to think. Not too long ago, about a few years ago, so when silver was in between $15 to $25 an ounce, we'll even say up to $30 an ounce. When I was buying common Engelhart bars, the common ones, I was spending about $300. If I wanted to get one of these, I was going to spend at least $500. Pretty much, silver has gone $20 to $30 up from then, and I bought this bar for pretty much what's 10 ounce regular 10 ounce silver bars are selling for nowadays. So that is crazy. But this was definitely the best find of the day. I love my 10 ounce bars, and especially my vintage 10 ounce bars. I didn't get any gold today, but I think this Engelhart bar speaks for itself. And of course, this beautiful 90% Mercury dimes, my favorite Mercury dimes. But yeah, guys, that's what I got. And the coin show I went to today was called the Hackettstown Coin Show in Hackettstown, New Jersey. It was at the VFW, and they had at least, I'd say, 25 to 30 vendors. It wasn't a huge coin show, but it was a decent one. A nice small town or county coin show. It was awesome. It was very enjoyable, and the prices at the coin shows, I mean, they were great, outstanding. But yeah, guys, that's what I got today at the coin shows. Coin shows are fun. If you haven't been to one, make sure you go to one. You can check out on Google coin show upcoming events, and if there's one in your town or an hour out, definitely take the time to go down there. And you definitely want to bring some money. I would say at least $500 to $1,000, minimum. But you definitely want to bring some money. I mean, $1,000 went quick. I bought some Mercury dimes and 10 ounce Engelhart bar. But all right, guys, Patriotic Stacker is back. Make sure you check out this video, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what you think. And it's good to be back, and I love all you guys, and I'll be posting videos weekly, maybe twice a week. I'm going to get back in the grime, and if you guys want any Patriotic Stacker Halloween stickers or any stickers, give me an email, same email like always, and good to be back. Love you guys.